Welcome to fire evacuation sheet deployment training. 3ET have supplied the sheets, and that's why we're here really, because we need to know how to deploy these sheets. Now the trusts have been using for a while, but because we've washed them all, the sheets themselves are no good now. They're not going to work. So we've had to come up with a new idea of how to deploy the sheets, but without ruining them, because we're going to have to wash them all the time. So we think we've come up with a good idea, and that's these green boxes here, which will have sheets in. Now you work in endoscopy, so endoscopy doesn't have many beds. You'll have a few, so we'll give you a few sheets, but most of yours will be the evac pads, which is like the sheet and the mattress combined. So I don't know if you've seen the sheets on the beds. Yeah, we've been deploying them on every bed. You won't have to do that anymore. You're going to have to leave the beds as they were, and when you have an emergency going, we're going to have to deploy the sheets out the green boxes, or like I say, the evac pads, because you've got a trolley. You can't use the sheet on the trolley because of all that Velcro underneath and everything. It won't work, so it's rubbish.
So here, can I interrupt? So the boxes will be locked, will they? The
boxes will be sealed with a tag, green fire extinguisher tag like we do. You're just going to check it weekly now. To be honest, Anna, you're not going to have many, but a ward with 30 patients, they'll have 3 boxes on. It'll be a weekly, just quick look. Yeah, it's still tagged. And if it's not, it's a call to me or my team, and we'll come and just re-tag it. Simple as that. All right? So here we go. Course aims. Well, I'm going to tell you why we need the evacuation sheets. Thank you for asking. I'm going to hopefully get you to understand how to deploy the sheets, so the 3ET evac sheets here at the Trust. Explain the sheets usage. Demonstrate the deployment of the sheet on a bed. We've got a bed with Borisal mannequin over there, and we're going to then move the patient on the 3ET sheet. And with a bit of luck, we're going to get you down the stairs, or at least get the patient down the stairs safely as well. So that's my course aim. So why do we need the sheets? 2 reasons really. Regulatory Reform Fire Safety Order 2005 says it's our job to evacuate our patients in an emergency without the interaction or anybody else joining us and helping us. So if we've got a fire, the fire service aren't there to help us, they're there to fight the fire. Now that's not to say the fire service won't help us. They do. They did help us. When we did the endoscopy evacuation, the fire service wanted to use our equipment and see how it works. So we did. But to be honest, the team got everybody out really quickly and really well, and we used some of these evac pads, worked really well. So Regulatory Reform Fire Safety Order says you must be able to get all your patients out without any assistance from anybody else, and we can do with these sheets. It'll just aid the way to do it. Of course, the Health and Safety at Work Act says you've got to keep yourself safe, you've got to keep your patients and your visitors and the staff safe, and we as a trust have got to keep you safe, so we can all go back to work tomorrow and the next day with, you know, backs all in order, feeling fine and dandy. So the Health and Safety at Work Act says we've got to look after you, and the trust looking after you and the patients by providing these sheets, because they are excellent. They will work really well. So that's why we need the sheets. When you're going to conduct an exercise or a practice session, perhaps with one of these sheets, you need to consider these things. You need to do a risk assessment. You need to assess the risk you're doing, and the considerations you need really is using your safe manual handling techniques. Is everybody fit and able to do it, and are they up to date with their manual handling? Now you've already been asked, haven't you? Have you done your manual handling? And I know you've told Mary you have, and we've got Mary here who's going to help as well, who's a manual handling trainer. So it's good to have them. And if you're going to do it, we need a safe space to work. You can't do it in a cramped condition. So we're blessed here. We've got a huge space to work, but you might have to do it in a bed bay, but move all the kit out the way, because you're only practicing. You're practicing. So make sure you've got safe space to work. This is the one that makes the staff smile, safe staffing levels. And by that I mean, make sure you've got the right proportion of trainers to persons being trained. Don't have too many doing it, because you're going to get in each other's way. You might be doing work on the stairs, so we don't want you falling down the stairs, do we? But also it should be 2 trainers. So you say to me, Simon, can you come and help me train? And we'll say, yeah, I can, or maybe I'll get Reggie and Katie to help. So somebody from the fire team can help you do it. But you and Kev's done the training, you might want to do it on your own. But we're only too happy to come and help. So make sure you've got the correct safe ratios. And then finally, make sure your equipment's in good order. Make sure you know what you're doing, that your equipment's, you know, the one you're using, the bit of kit you're using is safe to use. So just do that risk assessment. If you want help with doing a risk assessment, Health and Safety will help as well. They've got a generic risk assessment you can use, and it works for most things, all things. So here we go, 3ET evacuation sheets. So this is a form that a flyer that the 3ET team gave us when we deployed the sheets, when we used to deploy them and just leave them under the beds. So you've got to imagine that the mattress is on a bed, not on the floor. But basically what we would do, we'd deploy the sheet underneath the mattress, make the bed, patient lies on the mattress, patient gets put into bed, everything is fine and dandy. And then all of a sudden we've got an evacuation where we've got to leave the ward, we've got to go. It's not just get up and walk, come on Boris, you can walk, and we can walk him out. Brilliant. This patient here is bedridden, he's got to go on the bed. And if you get a bed to a stairwell, you can't get the bed down the stairwell, so we're going to use the mattress. And that's what we do now. We deploy all the straps out, we strap him up, wrap him up in a little cocoon. I'll show you in a video in a minute. And then when we get him on the bed, when he's on the bed, we can drag him off. We can take him down the bed safely. These sheets will do 250 kilograms. That's quite a lot of weight, that is. I think we worked it out. It's nearly 40 stone. The evac pads, they're slightly less, 150 kilograms. That's 23 stone. But we're getting the Evac Pro, which we haven't done the training on yet, but we've got those and we're going to get those. That's for bariatric patients. So we get a bariatric patient, we'll be using those as well, or you might want to deploy those. We've got enough of those around the hospital. Good, yeah. So this is our standard operating procedure, and I know you can't read that up there. You've got one, fantastic. I know you can't read it, but this is just a sort of little aid memoir. I can't even read this on my PowerPoint. So look at the lovely yellow colours here. We've got an eggshell yellow here. Mary's ready on standby. That eggshell yellow, that's for when you're in your department and you've got that intermittent alarm. Now you're in tower block, so there's slightly raised risk at the moment. So if the alarm goes off, the whole of tower block's in intermittent alarm. So all you need to think about is, oh, we might have to evacuate in a minute or two. I can get my patients down there, everything's safe. But you might also think, what about Boris there? He's just had a procedure. He might need an evacuation sheet or an iPad, evac pad. So what you're going to do is you're going to get one of your pads, one out the, thank you, one out the box, and just put it near his bed or on his bed. Now they're going to come in a polythene wrapped sheet like that, so that when you've finished with it, because it's a false alarm, you know, Tintagel have burnt the toast, bless them. You're just going to put it back in that box. Phone me up or my team, and we'll come and seal it up with the new green tag. You might want to, before you put it away, just give it a clean, because it's been out, it's been near somebody's bed. Just give it a wipe down. But you don't have to wipe the sheet because it's in that nice clean bag. So the yellow, this time you've got the fire alarm going off in your compartment, your department. So you're now thinking, oh my goodness, what's happening? You need somebody to investigate to see if it's a fire. And in the meanwhile, you might say, yeah, Boris over there, he will need evacuating on a sheet if we're going down the stairwell. And again, thank you, Mary. Put the sheet on the bed or near the bed, whatever you want to do. Get the evac pad ready for him. And then if it's a false alarm, which it probably is, you haven't broken the seals or, opened the bag up, you can put it back and I'll seal that box. Simples? Yeah. It is, you're right. So the red one, this is the one where we're going to have to go. This is the one where you've got the alarm going, you've discovered a fire, and you're going, oh my goodness, we're going to have to evacuate. Boris is definitely going to need a sheet. So again, grab yourself a bag out that box, take it over there. Mary's got a step count up today, I'll tell you. And now it's ready for deployment because you are going to use that one now. You are going to use that one. Or you put the evac pad next to it and put that, take that. So the first thing you're going to do, the first thing really you're going to do is get to safety. If Boris is in the room where the fire is, you can't leave Boris in the room while you faff around, put him in there. It's going to delay you. So let's get him through those doors. Let's try and get him through fire doors if you can. Not as easy to say when you work in endoscopy, which is up on tower block, where it's basically a hollow tube, isn't it, with rooms off it. Yeah, can't remember what the fancy word is you call those rooms. But you can get your patient out perhaps, get him down the corridor through the first set of fire doors, in this case 60-minute fire doors, and you can go, right, let's get this on now. Now we deploy the sheet and now we can get going. Of course, worst case scenario for you is using that back stairwell, because it's going to be tricky. So we might have to just get him out and deploy it and get rid of that bed, and then we'll get him down. Easy peasy? It's not as easy as we say. Well, it is actually, it is. So this is a quick video showing these sheets and how to use them. This is Ali, this is the lady who sort of designed these sheets and got us them. I'm going to play the whole video so you can see it. I'm going to talk over it though because I just prefer to talk. I can't shut up basically, can I? You notice the sheet's got writing on the top. That's the key thing, writing upwards, writing upwards. Ours actually don't have that big piece of writing in the middle. They've got writing either side and it says this side up. They're made in Great Britain. They've got their own little serial number, so they're all individual. It's made from fire retardant material. It's got like an underside that helps it slide. They've got pockets, 3 pockets down either side, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, with the straps in, and you've got pockets at the end with the yellow straps in. That's for handling the patient and pulling them off the bed, pulling them down through the stairs. Ali's just going to get everything out just to show you. Big long straps on one side, shorter straps on the other. We're going to connect them green to green, blue to blue, red to red. That's the basic pattern of what you're going to do with it. So there we are. These big heavy duty elastic, that's what goes over the mattress, and that's what holds the sheet on the mattress. So it's key to put them on. Now this is what we should be doing, really, or this is what they were designed to do initially, I should say. Get it out, put the mattress on, put the elasticated sheets off. You've got the idea, haven't you? And we'll make the bed, and the patient lies in the bed, and you don't need to use them until there's a fire. This time we've got a fire. We're going to have a fire, and we're going to evacuate the patient. So what we're going to do is, in an emergency, you're going to take the bedboards off. You need the headboard and the footboard off, first of all. You're then going to swaddle the patient. We're going to wrap them up like a little cocoon, and we're going to swaddle their arms inside. They need to keep their arms inside because we don't want them out grabbing and everything. So we're going to wrap them up nice and secure, make them all cuddly. Look, start at the bottom and work yourself up to the top. And then now we get all the straps out. Get all the straps out. And again, Ali and this lady here are going to put red to red, blue to blue, green to green. But I'll come on to that in a second. And then you're going to pull it quite tight. And you're going to pull it very tight. And you're going to use, if you watch the lady here, she pulls with a strong hand and feeds it underneath. And if you look, it creates a cradle. It's like a cradle or a boat effect. So it's very tight looking. It does look like you can't breathe. You can. I've been in it. It does work. I've been, strapped right down, but you can still, I'm still here, so it must have worked. Get rid of your trip hazards, get it all neatly put away if you can, but you've got alternate strappings. So you've got somebody with an abdominal injury, you might want to strap it like that, or you've got, there we are, see, red and blue together over there, green across the top. Pregnant person, yeah. You can also, if a smaller person, you might want to do this Union Jack kind of strapping up. Double amputee, we're going to leave their arms out. Going to leave their arms out, still going to strap them in, still going to use the bottom strap as well to create that cradle effect, but we need that. Might want to give them a pillow or something like that to hold on to give them something to do with their arms, but we're going to keep them safe. Now we're going to get them off the bed. So the person at the head is always in charge. We lower the bed as low as we can, and then we tilt it. You'll notice Ali here is actually stopping gravity working there. She's just waiting for the command. Ready, brace, and off you go. Whatever word you use, slide. The yellow straps slide through your hands. I don't want you bending over. I want you standing nice and tall. Keep that back straight. There's no lifting. 3 people, 2 at the front and 1 just sliding down. And if you watch, they just slide it through their hands and it's all one motion. We go in one motion. 4 people, you can do it with 4 people. There we go, 4 people. And again, 1 person in charge, but notice how it slides through their hands and the head slides off. You want to keep going because you don't want to keep the head stuck up. Going through the wards or the departments, 2 people at the front, that yellow strap's being tucked away safely at the back. As you go through the fire doors, it'll close over, but it'll bang their legs. In fact, it won't bang their legs, it'll bang the mattress. Ideally, if you're evacuated, you'll have moved all this stuff out of the corridor. You'll put it in the sluice, put it in one of the empty rooms, get it in the waiting room. You've already got rid of your patients that can walk, remember. So down the stairs, we're going to manoeuvre it so we can get the person to the top of the stairs. There we go, this is a 2-person manoeuvre. This person is dragging on. Never ever wrap your hands around the strap. That's bad, really bad. Lift it with both hands so you can let go. Because if that thing starts flying down the stairs, I don't want you taking off, yeah? I want you holding it. So again, up against the wall they've put him so he can manoeuvre, dragging him round. There we go. And this gentleman at the end is going to give the commands because we're going downstairs. So he's going to give the command because he's near the head. You'll notice this fella here, he's got short leash to start with, and then he lets it come through his hands so that he can walk him down. He's got space to move. This man at the top, he's just bracing. That's all you're doing. You're bracing. And then you're following it down. Back straight, keeping yourself safe. And again, one more time to maneuver. They look like they're lifting. You don't need to lift. All you're going to do is slide. It's just slide, slide, slide. And again, you wait for the word of command, ready, steady, slide, pivot point, and as he goes down, there we go, and you can see he's just gently pulling. Gravity is your friend. Gravity's helping here. It's sliding down on its own. 3 people down the stairs. 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom, and they can hold the banister. All very good, yeah? 1 person in charge again. 4 people as well. You could have 2 at this end and 2 at that one. 4's about maximum, but you have to think about the weight of your patients and how many staff you've got available as well. You need to get in through a narrow doorway. You can always tilt it on one side, but we don't have any doorways that I'm aware of that we're going to have to do that with. So don't worry about these. What about an air mattress? You can do it with an air mattress. Disconnect the air hose, get rid of the machine. You don't need this bit, so put that somewhere safe. Most of our mattresses, they appear to have that kind of ending at the moment, so they won't deflate. But we do have 2 that have a double hose. You need to connect the hose, stop that deflating. You don't want that deflating, but you might want to bleed a bit of air out. You don't really use air mattresses, do you?
It's going to be if you've got impatience.
Yeah, so not often. So there we go. It's the same process though. Once you've got that air mattress ready to go, off you go and away you go and slide. Really good piece of kit. 3ET evac sheet. Happy to have a little go?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Any questions? No. Answers? So what you've got is the evac pad. This is what you're more likely to use. Yeah, in the back corridor, yeah. So they're up on the wall, ready to go. So you can either take the whole bag and put it near the patient, and then you can hang it back, or you can even do this. And as if by magic, it's ready to deploy. Difference with the evac pad as opposed to the ordinary mattresses, yeah, and it does have a head end. But spookily enough, there's a head there for you to put it on. And then you've got a little pocket here for feet. And what the companies say is if you've got a shorter person as well, or even a child, heaven forbid we ever have to evacuate a child, you can actually make sure their feet are in there and they'll be a bit secure. You don't have to fasten the top bit over them. You still have to fasten it to make it safe, but you can crisscross the blue and green. Okay. All good? Should we have a little go? Thank you very much.